Hello there again my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to the channel where I play and review every game released on the Evercade, old and new. In today's episode we continue our butchers of the 10th Evercade arcade cart, Piko Arcade 1, with the second game, Diver Boy. Let's get started. Diver Boy is a single-screen action game for 1 or 2 players simultaneously, developed by Electric Devices Italy and released for the arcades in 1992. As Diver Boy, your job is to dive deep into the watery depth and collect all the clams. Once you've cleared the screen, it's on to the next. This is made more interesting by having a single clam open at one time. Get the open one and an extra treasure drops to collect, and then another clam opens. Trying to get them all in order is a tall order on some of the later stages, so it's nice you don't have to do it, at least in the opening ones, and it's a cool challenge to come back for and try and complete later. Later stages introduce new types of clams like red ones that can only be collected when open, and only open in a certain order when a specific number of clam has been collected. And there's gold clams that you have to swim over to open and then pass over again to collect. The controls are another addition that make this game feel unique. You can move left and right with the D-pad, but the only other button is to dive. Press it and you'll dive to the bottom of the screen or some floating scenery. You will automatically then go to the surface again unless you hit the dive button, which will stop you momentarily. If you then tap the button again, you can slowly swim up. This gives you better control and time to move under something to stop you resurfacing. It's these controls that make the game. They are a fiddly bitch to start with, but honestly, when they click, it's a lot of fun. Dotted around each stage are aquatic enemies that you need to avoid. This starts off easy, but the further you get, the more types appear and the trickier it becomes. And in the last few worlds, it really does get tricky. The layout of each stage also becomes more complex, sending you right around the map in some instances, so if you die you have to start right back at the beginning point all over again. You are helped. There are bubbles containing power-ups, like a bubble shield to protect you from an enemy hit, letters that form the word Diver Boy, or excitingly a little submarine you can man and shoot the little fishes. Sadly, after a short while they respawn and you can't keep your submarine forever. You do get a cool map that shows your progress around the waters of the island, and the last level of each world, and it comes as a bit of a shock the first time, were unexpected bosses. They were totally unexpected and totally insane. I've recorded some throughout this video because they are basic, but batshit. I will admit I have become quite addicted to this little game. Once you get the swing of those controls, it's great fun. However, some of the layout of later stages are ridiculous. The small sections you need to squeeze through are forever filled with fish, and there's mines floating along the surface and a shark right up your arse. If it weren't for unlimited credits and save states, I don't know if I'd have the patience to make it to the end. But up until those credits munching end stages, it's a lot of fun trying to work out the best route through the stage with the different types of clams in mind, all the time using the unique controls to manoeuvre past those bloody enemies. In the end, it's a fun game that is coin-munchingly unfair in the last quarter, but hey, that's what unlimited credits and save states are for, am I right? If the controls click with you, I think you have a decent blast for a while, can't say fairer than that. And if you've made it here to the end of the video, thanks ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in to take a gander. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, my friends, and until next time, be seeing.